Needless to say, after one of the harshest winters I have ever seen and endured, I was looking forward to getting out on the bank. For that long-awaited first session of 2025, I decided to hit up the same pond that I did with Kenny the year before. By stark contrast, this spring was nothing like the spring of last year. However, after a short warming trend, Kenny and myself, as well as my good friend James, decided to give it a go, and we took on the pond full of hope. It was just nice to get out, as Conrad would say, and unfortunately the fish weren't overly cooperative. However, what was super cool was getting the opportunity to actually see the stock of fish that inhabited that pond. There were a couple of really special fish spotted, including a koi and a number of ghosties. It was also nice just to sit amongst some like-minded anglers, as the three of us were all running alternative weights, with stones and mortars being used exclusively. After that session, the weather would go up and down like an absolute yo-yo once again. And so, I had to wait another week or so before I began thinking about my spring campaign up in the Peterborough area. And finally, that warming trend came. I decided to hit up a spot that had been on my radar for a number of years. In fact, I've known about it for about a decade, but every time I thought to go and fish it, it was always too choked out with weeds. This stunning little bay was a perfect spot to catch an early season fish. Its shallow waters would warm quickly, and I knew that with a little bit of pre-baiting, I'd be able to put the odds in my favor. I positioned a rig right off the end of the cattails, a 1.5 ounce stone with a lupini bean on the hair. On my second rod, I would throw out the old faithful chod. My good friend Brendan joined me for a short while, and I guess he must have brought the luck along with him.
Good short while there. Lots of liners. This fish, maybe a couple of them, have been tormenting me for some time now. And this one definitely locked itself into the weeds here. But he's coming out slow. Some pressure up on him.
Well, here it is, the start of my 2025 season. A beautiful low mid-double common. Stunning specimen. Little nick out of the top of the tail, but otherwise scale perfect. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Took it right out of the margin on the lupini bean. Exciting things to come. Let's get this one back. Hope for a couple more. Well, trod rod went away, and it's clear this one just wanted to run straight into the weeds on me. But beautiful, beautiful common, absolutely pristine. Tail's perfect. Scale perfect. Could you ask for much more? I suppose you could, eh? We'll get that one back out there. We'll see if we have a few more. Oh, beautiful fish. After releasing that second fish, Brendan had to hit the old dusty trail. But thankfully, the luck didn't follow him. Well, biggest one of the day so far. Beautiful mid-high double here. Gorgeous comment, gorgeous comment. Really pissed off with me as well. Lost the flex. But a beautiful, beautiful fish here. I'll take that for early season. Stunning fish. As the evening went on and the sun began to set, the wind had begun to slow. It was rather pleasant, with the exception of the mosquitoes, which were now plentiful. I was considering packing it all in when I had a look over the cattails and once again saw the fish bubbling away. I knew it was only a matter of time, and I was glad I stuck it out. Well, here we are. Another beautiful, slightly perturbed mid-double common. Beautiful fish. What evening I've had. Fantastic. A couple hours in the right spot, you can be all over. Let's get that one back, and I think we'll call it a night.